Greetings to all in the name of the Most High. Folks, I don't have a crystal ball. Wish I did. But I know if Biden doesn't change course, he'll be in trouble in November. Michigan is a state he can't afford to lose. It should be an easy win for him. But because he handled the Palestinian-Israel situation one-sided, he's probably going to pay a price for it. But then, I know the United States unequivocally support Israel. But the problem is, though, most of the Muslims don't understand. Donald Trump says he gets back in there, he's going to have a Muslim ban. It's going to be back to the same, okay? back to the same. So, I'm looking at the Muslims, right? I'm looking at the Arabs, the people from the Middle East. And you have powerful countries like UAE, Saudi Arabia, and all these financial powerhouses that did nothing over the years to alleviate that problem, to force the rest of the world to deal with the Palestinian problem. Biden has only been president for the last 3 years, okay? It takes a nation like South Africa to get the ball rolling. Look how far away South Africa is from the Middle East. I don't even know what the population of Muslims are in South Africa. But South Africa, with good conscience and good faith, brought these allegations in the hopes that Israel will be embarrassed and sanctioned, like they did the apartheid government in South Africa, sanctioned into doing better. What was the Gulf states and all these other rest of clowns doing? They're Arabs. What are they doing? But you want to hold Biden, who isn't an Arab, who isn't Muslim, you want to hold him to accountability. I understand your frustration, but you got to look at self-preservation first. I don't like how he handled that problem. Israel refused to listen, and like they do with everybody else, you squeeze their wallet. It's a simple situation. Okay? So, Netanyahu doesn't have to listen to Biden. Actually, Netanyahu could change the trajectory of our election clandestinely, because he could proliferate, don't accept nothing, let this shit drag on into the election season, because I think his preference is Trump, because Trump is a complete idiot, and he's going to do the bidding of Israel without thinking about the Palestinian people. Same thing with Putin, okay? Same thing with Putin. But the problem is, folks, is that you're not holding the Gulf states and others to accountability like you want to hold the United States. This is unacceptable too. But, like I told somebody, this is an easy fix, okay? I'm not the brightest bulb in the chandelier, but my God, I got logic, man. So, if I were to participate in Biden's campaign, all those hundreds and hundreds of millions of dollars that's been thrown around, okay, I would advise the president to say, okay, that Michigan situation, that Arab situation, the people from the Middle East, or even the young people who see the destruction, you have to get out front and address the situation head on. What is his handlers doing? What is the Democratic Party doing? One of the ways I would handle this It's a simple solution. You know, you let the people know that, it may look like you're not doing anything, but behind the scenes, the strings have been tickled, been drawn. You have to beg for patience. You're not at privy to discuss everything that's going on, but you have to ask for patience. This is how Biden's supposed to do it. He's supposed to come out and address the people from that region, the people from Michigan especially, to have patience. And not only using words, one can use other goodwill gestures. You know what a perfect goodwill gesture is? A goodwill gesture of reconciliation, which could transpose into the Israel-Palestinian debacle, is the Black Hill Mountains. Biden could use the Black Hills as a gesture of reconciliation and how it's supposed to be done. You turn over the Black Hill Mountains with no strings attached to the tribes, with the billions of dollars. The billions of dollars should be used to develop the area, infrastructure, schools, and all of these things the people are lacking on these reservations. You start with that. We have been holding on to those people's property for hundreds of years. The people said, we don't want your money, we want our property, which is right. The money, when you share it amount of families, equate to maybe $2,000-$3,000 for the families. They want the property. They want autonomy. They want to be in charge of their own destiny. My God, what the hell are you stupid Democrats are doing, man? This is the perfect scenario to show Israel, to show the rest of the world an act of reconciliation. You get out there. Get up in Dakota. Get up there on Mount Rushmore, build a stage, and offer the tribes this land that is owed to them. It's the perfect act of reconciliation. On top of the damn land, give them the money that they have accumulated in the sense of developing the area. Build infrastructures, take in clean water, electricity, schools, you just name it, roads. That money doesn't have to go to each individual family. It's a waste of time. Put it in infrastructure. Build the reservations. Hate to use that word, but put all the needy stuff in the reservations. This is an act of reconciliation, man. Show the world that you mean business when coming to the Israel-Palestinian issue, and show the people in Michigan, show the Arab community that you are serious about this. There's no way Trump nor the Republicans could compete with that. This sore has been metastasizing for years now. I don't know why Obama didn't give it back. They want to give that property back with strings attached. No, the Supreme Court ruled that the property was taken illegally. They ain't never gave the United States government a solution. You guys come up with money. The tribe says we don't want money. It makes sense. The money would run out, the land wouldn't. They want to keep it as a legacy for their people. They want self-determination, self-autonomy. They want to be able to generate their own wealth for their future generations. My God, Democrats, you guys are freaking idiots. Spineless idiots. Don't think. This is the perfect gesture for Biden to get up there, build a podium, and hand over the deed to that land. Showing the world, showing the Palestinians, showing the Israelis that you mean business. And you mean business by cleaning your house first. Addressing the grievance that you have the same dispute with natives. You know, your killing spree ended. But you did the same thing in the past, like Israel is doing to the Palestinians, killing for land. Well, our killing spree has ended. The Supreme Court has ruled that that land, the Black Hills, was taken away illegally. Same thing with the West Bank and all these settlements and ever. What other gesture can anyone come up with more than seizing this opportunity? Donald Trump can't compete with that. No Republican can compete with that. No Republican can stop that, because that comes strictly from the executive branch. There's no voting about it. Just a stroke of the pen and a speech, and you could show that you mean business as far as reconciliation, as far as giving people the God-given right to succeed, the pursuit of happiness. There's no other way. No Republican can compete with that. You guys gonna allow a golden opportunity to slip past your hands? Why are we holding on to that property when the federal government says that, it's not yours? The federal government never ruled about compensation. It's not the federal government. The court says they never issued how you compensate the people. It could be money. You came up monetarily. They said, no, we don't want your money. We want our land, their ancestral burial grounds there and whatever. The land is not up for sale. Now is the perfect time, Biden. Now is the perfect time. You need a goodwill gesture that's meaningful and long-lasting. You guys seize this opportunity, man. Give back the land to the tribes. Make a speech to the Arab community and to the young people who says that you're not treating the Palestinians fairly. So make it a goodwill effort. You got that land. You got gold in your hand, Biden. You got gold in your hand, Democratic strategists. Why don't you use it? We cannot lose by giving back that land to the tribes. It's all to be gained. Make it a goodwill gesture. Show the world, show America that America could be well-intentioned. Give back the land, Biden. Trump can't compete with that. Him and his Nazis cannot compete with that. You don't have to ask Congress to give you that authority. The authority is yours. Give back the land. Start the ball rolling for reconciliation. Show the world it could be done. Show the Arab community it could be done. And that you're serious about it.